Okay, it's been in there for about 17 hours. We're going to see how our mad science project has come out. Unplug it. Holy cow, this thing's heavy. Well, don't look much different to me. Oh. Good grief. Let's get a brush and I'll brush it off. I don't know, maybe this thing was just too big. I really don't see much difference. The water sure looks different. Okay, right there is the rebar, and if you follow that down, there's where it was down in the water. All four of them look like that. So maybe there was just so much rust on there that I gotta clean these off a little bit and try it again. So that's what we'll do. Well, I wire brushed all that rust off those rebar, and they cleaned right up. And then I thought, well, I better change the water in the barrel if we're going to do it again. And when I dumped it out, man, it was full of rust. But now that I'm filling the barrel up again, I see I got a new problem. Oh, never ends. That screw's not big enough. That's a pretty big hole. That's even bigger. Better shut my water off too. Oh, let's see if this in here will get her done. Well, it don't look like it's leaking now. I'll get this thing put all back together and set in there and give her another day. Okay, here we go. I made a new board for here to kind of try to control it a little better. And I wired the handle, so it makes almost a tripod base, so when it's sitting in the bottom, it'll sit there without tipping around. I don't know if I said before, but you cannot use copper wire. It has to be steel wire to do that with. And I'm not even going to use like a electric fence wire, because I think it is coated with a nickel or something to keep it from rusting. I went with just a black wire. So that it wouldn't react with the electrolysis process. I have a whole new clean bucket of water. I'm going to add washing soda. Mix it around real good. I straightened out the legs on this thing so they stay out closer to the edges of the bucket or the barrel, just so my vise won't come in contact with them. Get this all stirred up real good. I'm going to file this even a little better than I had it before to try to make sure I got good contact. That'll be good. I'll stir this up some more, then get that stuff put back, get the vise put back in it, and get it all hooked up and let her go again, probably for, well, the rest of the day to take a look at it. I might let it go till I get off work tomorrow. The reason I'm going ahead and giving it another shot, the vise really doesn't look that much different. But with all the rust that was in the water and on those rebar, it had to have done something, because it was a rusty mess in that bucket. So we're going to give it another shot and see what happens. I just turned it on and you can see the bubbles forming on the side of the steel. Hopefully we'll get her done this time, or even noticeably better.